So guys, boom, welcome back to another episode of Juice Made TV, and today we have something quite interesting, and I'm honestly late to the party to talk about. Now, as you guys can see from the title of this video, shout out to Mikey Williams, shout out to DJ Wagner, shout out to everybody in the 2023 high school class. But guys, it's official. We officially have a new #1 overall ranked player in that 23 class in the entire country, and he goes by the name of GG Jackson. Now, I'm also aware that not a lot of people actually know who Gregory Jackson is. So in this video, we're going to be breaking down who exactly GG Jackson is, how good is he as an actual player. We're going to be looking at his play style, his strengths, all that. So make sure y'all actually just double check. Make sure y'all leave a like, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Yeah, with all that being said, guys, let's go and get straight into this video. So guys, boom, let's go and get straight into this video and let's talk about who this man GG Jackson really is. Now, GG Jackson, according to all these recruiting websites, he's a 6'8 to 6'10 small forward slash power forward who currently plays for Ridgeview High School out there in South Carolina. And guys, this man practically has offers from every single school in their mama at the next level. Now, one thing about Gregory Jackson and why I feel like a lot of people really haven't been talking about him, really haven't been, giving him much attention, even after him being the #1 player, is because he's not really a social media guy. He doesn't really care about the clout. He doesn't care about, posting this or this and that, and he's not in any type of drama. GG Jackson is a guy who I like to call simply a basketball player. Takes care of business on the court, and he doesn't care about the business off the court. And ultimately, to an extent, that's honestly what matters. And now he's officially #1 overall ranked player in the country. Now, if I could describe his game just a little bit, just taking a look at some of his strengths, let's just take a step back. Now, one thing that I do love about Gregory Jackson is that he has a nice soft touch around the rim. Now, for his high school, although he can be a player that can put the ball on the floor, they kind of utilize him as a power forward, and sometimes, or most of the time, his game is actually predicated mainly in the paint, and most of his points come near the basket. Whether it's lobs, whether it's dunks, whether it's drop-off passes by his nice point guard, whether it's those mid-range shots around the rim. Guys, overall, Gregory Jackson knows how to put the ball in the hole, and he is easily one of the best players in the country anywhere near the basket. I do love the fact that he hustles and plays hard every single play. You can see it especially on the defensive end. Guys, it's gonna be hard to score on this man. It's gonna be hard to score on a team like Ridgeview because this man Gregory, he's honestly everywhere. He's not just an offensive player that's dropping 20 plus points a game. He's also a player that's gonna get those defensive rebounds. He's gonna block the rim. He's gonna block those crazy athletic guards that's trying to score on him near the rim. He can even guard bigger players as well, since he is 6'9-ish, 6'10, and he also has the strength to complement that as well. Guys, I feel like you can clearly see the potential and the type of player that Gregory can be in the future. He's even said it himself. He kind of models his game after Giannis, and after he said that, after I watched him say that in an interview, and I kind of just sat down and kind of looked, I kind of see a little resemblance from Giannis with the way that he plays. Him not being the best ball handler out there as well, but he still has a nice handle to still put the ball on the floor. He can get to the rim. It's hard to stop him. He's going to dunk on you. He can score around the rim. Like I said, he has a nice touch around the rim, and he also can shoot the mid-range. I do also like the fact that he can score outside the paint as well, and he can also stretch the floor with shooting those nice threes. Guys, like I said, he has an all-around game offensively and defensively, and he's even said it himself in an interview that he kind of wants to learn and take some things away from a guy like Kevin Durant, since they kind of have that same height. So like I said, Gregory Jackson, I'm honestly not mad that he's the #1 player. Shout out to DJ Wagner, all these other guys. They also could be the #1 player in my personal opinion. This is one that I'm honestly not mad at, and I honestly can understand from a player perspective. He's also averaging 22 points and 11 rebounds. So if you take a step back, you can kind of see the overall player that he is. And just looking at these highlights, like I said, you can see the potential, in his game. Now, I will say that he still needs to improve on his ball handling. He's even said that. That's why he's trying to get to that KD level. He understands that he has to have a tighter handle, especially when he puts the ball on the floor. So I feel like if he can improve on his handle, be more consistent with his jumper on the outside from the three-point line, learn to be more of a catch and shoot player as well, which will also expand his game. I think if he can kind of hone in, fix those qualities, fix those skills, he can definitely start making a case of if he's going to be a top 5 overall ranked draft pick in these next few years. Now, like I said, I think he definitely deserves that number 1 ranking. He's definitely been hooping. He had a great game against Mart Verde Academy. He had 36 points against Vertical Academy, who has Mikey Williams. In South Carolina, North Carolina, the Carolinas as a whole, they're called the hoop state for a reason. They play great schools all the time. So like I said, shout out to GG Jackson. He's definitely doing his thing now. Now, why is nobody talking about Gregory Jackson being the number 1 player? Is it because it's rivals.com? Why is nobody really talking about it? Like I said, he's not really a social media guy. He's not saying this, and that. He's not rubbing it in people's faces that he's the number 1 player, this, and that. Guys, like I said, he cares about what's on the court. Everything is going to take care of himself. And that's why, honestly, I respect a player like GG Jackson. There's even been reports that he's also turned down offers from pro leagues like Overtime in the G League. So far right now, we can see that he is trying to play in college somewhere. He's still in that 23 class, so he does have a lot of time to choose exactly what school he wants to go to. Recently just took a visit at South Carolina, and like I said, that is his home state, so it's going to be interesting to see what school that he does decide to go to. There's even been reports that he also may be transferring to Oak Hill Academy as well, since his head coach is actually transferring there as well. So who knows? Guys, I want to know what you guys think about Gregory Jackson. I want to know what you guys think about GG Jackson. What do you guys think down below? Just comment down below. Let's get a great basketball conversation started. Guys, have you heard of GG Jackson before he was the number 1 player? Do you guys like rivals.com's rankings? Do you guys respect ESPN? How do y'all actually differentiate the different recruiting sites? Just comment down below and let's get a great basketball conversation started. Please make sure you double check before you leave this video, and make sure you left a like. It helps the channel out in so many ways, guys. It helps us small creators out. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. Do all that fun stuff. And yeah, with all that being said, guys, thank you for watching. It's been another episode of Juice Made TV. Peace.